What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I just want to say something to the American people. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. The bitch is lying. Yo, so check it out. Tonight on Jimmy Kimmel, Manny Pacquiao and former U.S. President Bill Clinton, they're going to be on the show. So I'm definitely going to tune in. I always try to stay in touch and keep up to date with the latest happenings in boxing, whether it's a 24/7 all access, a documentary, anything. If it's boxing related, count me in. So I'm going to check it out. I want to spend some time talking about Manny Pacquiao and obviously the Timothy Bradley fight. They're having a rematch. It's a grudge match. A lot of people thought Pacquiao should have won the first one. Some people thought Bradley should have won, as he did on the judges' scorecard. So I want to spend some time talking about that on Jimmy Kimmel. If you guys want to check it out, it'll be on at 11:35 Eastern Standard Time. I'm looking forward to that. And I made this meme for you guys. So I posted that. Bill Clinton just looks like a pimp, especially since the Monica Lewinsky scandal. The motherfucker just lied to America. Look me in the eye. I did not. Like, motherfucker, you let her suck. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Bill Clinton, he just looks like an old school player playing the saxophone and shit on Bitch. With a fucking cat. Yeah, so I want to talk about Manny Pacquiao. I did a poll. I will announce the poll results after 48 hours from yesterday, so probably in the next couple of days. And I was asking, do you guys think Manny Pacquiao has the finishing fighter's instinct, the eye of the tiger, the fire? Does he have that killer instinct still? And I mean, as far as he's been on Jimmy Kimmel a lot, so this is nothing new. I think Manny Pacquiao kind of fell in love with the stardom. And sometimes you lose the hunger when you get so far removed from, like, you got to keep in mind, Pacquiao's been famous. And since he first crashed on the U.S. soil, he's been, you know what I mean, a phenom. And he's done a lot of great things for the sport of boxing and his own career. So it's interesting to see, you know what I mean? Does he still have that burning desire to be on top after dominating so long? Sometimes guys just kind of lose it. I think another Filipino fighter, Nonito Donaire, is kind of at that crossroads too, where he has to decide and determine what the fuck does he want out of this. Like, you have a wife that you just had a baby with. Do you want to be a world champion? You know what I'm saying? Like, is your heart still in this? And that's kind of where Pacquiao's at. Other fighters have been there. Victor Ortiz, I think, is another fighter that needs to really assess what he wants. Do you want to be an action movie star in the Expendables? Do you want to dance with the stars? Do you want to be a boxer? So it's kind of where we're at with Manny Pacquiao. I really like to fight Pacquiao Bradley because I still haven't even made my prediction. I don't really know who's going to win. It's really a 50-50 fight for a variety of different reasons. I will spend some time and break it down and give you my honest opinion when I put together my prediction video. But as far as Pacquiao, I mean, this is going to sound pretty sinister and cynical, but I feel like ever since he's had that rebirth and that religious omen or whatever the fuck that made him stop gambling and drinking and stuff like that, that's also right around where we start seeing this more laid back, compassionate. Like, it's crazy because if you look at Pacquiao, like even in the face off, he's laughing. Like he looks giddy. Like, I was watching the face off, I rewatched it. The face off with Josh Clottey, he looked like a straight killer. Everything Josh Clottey said, he looked like he wanted to kill him, like he wanted to stab him, like he was on some prison shit. And I think that's what Pacquiao really needs to do, improve to the people that he's still the same killer, like he's still the same person. Now, you're going in against Timothy Bradley. That's not necessarily the easiest puzzle to decode. You know what I mean? Bradley's a solid fighter with a great resume. He's a great fighter, actually. And he's stealthy. He's light on his feet. He also brings speed. He can counter. He can make you miss. He can brawl when he needs to. He showed he had the chin in the Ruslan Provodnikov fight. So this is a very meaningful fight. And just like the George Groves and Carl Froch fight, it means a lot because not only is it a win and whoever wins gets the belt and the recognition, but it's also kind of for bragging rights and to set the record straight. So I have nothing bad to say about this fight. This fight needs to happen. It should have happened, but I'm glad we're getting it. Check out Jimmy Kimmel and Bill Clinton, you know what I'm saying, macking on some hoes after Jimmy Kimmel show. Pacquiao, I just fucked the bitch and I give it to her for 45 minutes and more aggressiveness. She needed more. Let me know what you guys think, and if you're gonna watch Jimmy Kimmel. I just think Pacquiao has just been very, just overall lighthearted, like just real giddy and giggly and sniggling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the way he took his loss, like I analyze body language and see how people act. Watch Pacquiao after the Eric Morales loss, the first fight, because he came back to beat Morales twice, like dominate and convincing. But the first fight was a great fight, classic boxing. I had the pleasure of watching it recently, sometime this year. I watched it, and he was about it. Like, you know what I mean? Pacquiao seemed like he really truly wanted a rematch, and he got the cut over his eye. I know that frustrated him in the fight, and that competitive spirit was clearly there. And after, in his post-fight commentary, when they were interviewing him, he was just like, yeah, I want the rematch, sign me up. But if you watch his demeanor after the Bradley loss, and that was probably a more controversial loss because Morales was doing a lot of good things in their first fight with Pacquiao. So there were some spots where they both were shining. As far as to Bradley, you know what I mean, he rolled his ankle, and he Pacquiao, I think a lot of why Pacquiao clearly would have won had he been busier, but for whatever reason Pacquiao didn't look like he was in the greatest shape, and he just wasn't fighting full rounds, and he was allowing Timothy Bradley to land and cause him to miss and stuff like that. So this will be a better fight, I feel. I feel it's a great fight. Bradley, I think, has learned a whole hell of a lot since the Pacquiao fight. His, you know what I mean, like destruction with Ruslan Provodnikov. He almost lost that. He had to win that by the skin of his teeth. And since then, Pacquiao got knocked out, came back, reinvented himself against Brandon Rios. It's just a great fight all around. Nothing bad to say about this fight. So I'm really looking forward to it. I said the only thing that I didn't like about kind of what Freddie Roach and Pacquiao are alluding to is the fact that he has it in him to knock out all these people that he's facing, but he just wanted to show Bradley compassion. He just wanted to be sincere and not annihilate. I just feel, I don't believe that. It's stupid. If you have an opportunity, you take it. If you can get a fight stopped, why do you want to go an extra 4 or 5 rounds and possibly leave it on the judges' scorecards? We've seen Lucas Matisse have close fights with Zab Judah and Devin Alexander, and a lot of people thought that Lucas should have won that, and he didn't. He lost him. So with all the controversies in boxing and the powers of B and CJ Rosses and people like that, Dwayne Fords and different people like that, I just don't see why you have it in you to do more than what you're displaying, yet you choose not to. I just think that's a dumb scapegoat to justify why you haven't had a knockout since Miguel Cotto in 2009. I just really believe that. Like, oh, I could have knocked him out, but I show compassion. Like, why? I mean, this is the boxing. This is hurt business. And even if it is true, which I don't believe, I really feel like you might want to consider getting out of the sport, because I'm not saying you should go in there and try to, you know what I mean, kill someone or give them, put them in a coma or nothing like that. But you need to, this is your profession. You know what you signed up for. Just like if you signed up for the military, then you know that going to war, going to Iraq or Afghanistan or something is a potential. It's a possibility. If you're a cop, you know that you're putting your life at risk if you have a family. So kind of, if you're a fighter, you know what you're getting into. Let me know what you guys think. And are you excited for the fight? Not excited? Are you going to order it? You're going to stream it? Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video's Ego signing off.